If the court enters an injunction against someone, it can have far-reaching effects. So it's important that you hire an experienced attorney, whether you're a petitioner or a respondent. Many people feel that they can represent themselves during these hearings because they feel the hearing is minor, or they feel that I'll win because I'm right, and because I'm right, the judge will see it my way. Some problems that I have seen with self-representation are that many people don't realize what evidence is important to the court, so they come to court unprepared. Or, when they get to court, they don't realize how the judge weighs the evidence. There are various types of injunctions, but the one most commonly addressed by the court is the injunction for protection against domestic violence. Any person who is either a victim of an act of domestic violence or who has reasonable cause to believe that they could become a victim of an act of domestic violence has the ability to file a petition for an injunction with the court. Because the petitioner has the burden to prove by competent substantial evidence that he or she has a reasonable cause to fear the respondent, it is very important that you bring all the evidence that you have to prove your case, whether that be witness statements, 911 tapes, or photographs of the injuries. If you are married and you've been served with a petition for an injunction, it is important to realize that many times spouses will use an injunction as a weapon in a pending divorce. Your spouse may have already seen a divorce lawyer without your knowledge, and that lawyer recommends to file a petition for an injunction against domestic violence in an effort to win a custody battle. The ultimate goal for your spouse's divorce lawyer is to be able to describe you as an unfit parent to the family law judge. That is easily accomplished when another judge has already ordered an injunction for protection against domestic violence against you. The injunction will play a role in how the custody of your children is resolved before the family law judge. That's why it's so important for the respondent to act quickly in retaining a lawyer to defend his or her rights at the injunction hearing. If the injunction is ordered, the court could impose a number of different sanctions. First and foremost, you could be removed from your home or forced to attend a batterer's intervention program. And if you possess firearms, you could be forced to surrender them. If you have children together, the court will order custody and child support to one of the parties. Most people do not realize that violating a domestic violence injunction is a crime. If you violate an injunction for protection against domestic violence, you could be found guilty of a first-degree misdemeanor. That's why it's so important that you hire an experienced attorney to represent you during this proceeding.